What's happening? It's your boy Fredo Bang. Shout out to the 100 Mob. You checking in the Real Field TV right now, live in action. Let's go.
Yeah, man, you know what time it is, man. Shout out 100 Miles to Real Field TV, man. You going up for sure.
What it is, the Booster Boy, but you know we standing in with the 100 Mob. You know, you ain't rolling with the Real Field TV, you getting rolled over. That's how that's going.
100 Mob in the building, your pig snout having that, and you already know what it is. Shout out to Jesse and Main Music, nigga, no surrender. Slap! You already know what it is. I just gotta lay down the line right now, cause we ain't surrendering. We back on y'all. You already know what it is with me, Cow Mouth. Nah, we wanna talk about Tec9, man. Now, he done said this, he done said that, he done stood on what he said on BG, Juvie, Manny Fresh, Birdman, Hot Beezo, Terrence Gangsta, all that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, here come the backtrack. Now, I'm thinking he was going to really stand on business, you know what I'm saying, like anybody else when I first heard the video. Now, the video was reaching 100,000, approaching 100,000, you know, before he took it down. It went viral, you know what I'm saying? If he wanted to get somebody's attention, he definitely did it then. And this is what I wanted to talk about a little bit, too. It's kind of crazy that you got to make videos the way you got to make them, and they got to get attention for somebody to sit down and have a one-on-one talk or to call your phone. Obviously, he got that phone call from the Birdman, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? It did what it did. It made him take it down, and it made him, you know, bag back on everything that he was standing on. Now, when you put, you know, things like this 30 years ago that happened out now, you know, everybody done did their time and everything like that. You know, when it comes to this, you know what I mean, it ain't got no statute of limitations. So it's like, bro, he had to get that phone call. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, you know, we don't know how this going to turn out, what was said. But obviously, it was enough for him to come and retract all his statements. Now, here's what's going to happen with the YouTube thing probably from here to now with him. It's going to decline because nothing you say, people is going to feel like that you're standing on or have any validity unless it's about UNLV rap group as far as music. You know what I mean? Now you got to try to do subject and content matter on what's going on in the rap game and in the world from your view. You know what I mean? We no longer want to really, you know, hear what, you know, you got to say really. You know what I'm saying? And then that's a lot of people because it's like when you make statements like this in the name of your partner and stuff like that, you know what I mean? You know, it was going to offend people anyway. But you saying this been the word in the street and the whispers and all of that through all of these years. And, you know, you ain't really saying nothing wrong because it was videos put out way before you said what you said that was saying the same thing and even went into detail. And, you know, you got, you know, y'all, he already said that Yellow Boy, you know what I mean, did that when he went to Birdman house looking for him and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It was all kinds of lines that, you know, Yellow Boy crossed. So it's like you saying what you were saying, you may as well have stood on it because now when it quiet down, and if something go down, you know what I mean? Like I said, people act like they forgive you all day, you know, and then at the end of the day, you wait till things calm down and things go down, you know what I'm saying? So it's like now you still got to somewhat be in hiding, you know what I'm saying, and changing your surroundings now because they done got too thick. So it's like, ain't no doubling back for real, for real. We understand what he's saying as a grown man, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you put, you know, videos like you put out, it was already clipped by somebody else. And it's gonna be out here forever now. You know what I'm saying? It's already all on Instagram. So you can't do nothing about that. So it's like it's already you the main one that came out, and when you stamped it, you know, you being in the group with Yellow Boy, that's when everybody really, really took it serious. Yeah, it was whispers and everything before, you know what I mean? But now, you know, like you said, you wasn't trying to, you know, you didn't think you was going to get the traction you got. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, it's good that he did come back as a man and apologize. Let's focus on that because at the end of the day, it could go left and it could have went more left. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be happy that it's over and hopefully he can switch up content now. You know, talk about more things about UNLV that we would like to hear. With that being said, it's the 100 Mile. Y'all drop them comments. I'm out, man.